Hey YouTube, it's Black Beans of Pain here, coming to you guys with a Hieratic Disaster deck profile. It's a hybrid between Disaster Dragons and Heretics, which you guys should probably guess from the title of the video. But without further ado, I'll show you guys what the deck profile, and in the video after this, or in the videos before this, you will see or might have seen how the deck runs, and eventually I will make a video about combos you can do with this deck. So let's just begin. Free Tefnuit, free Sue, free Set, and double Watt-Tail. That's my Hieratic engine. Now on to the Disaster engine, which is double the Beb and double Alexandrite Dragon. That's my the Beb engine, so I can go to rank 4s, which I only run one in this deck. 2 Delta Flyers, which is my tuner. 2 DDA recycles my dragons. And it's also, in like Delta Flyer, these are also targets for Atoms, so I can use them to extend combos, create new ones that probably weren't available before. And also, regarding these two cards, there's a synchro loop with them too. The starred one, add Delta Flyer, summon Delta Flyer, and sync level 7 or 8. That's pretty much a synchro loop. And yeah, I run 2 Veiler as my hand traps. 1 Diablos is a tech choice since I only need 5 lights, and I run 6 different types of lights in the main deck. And also, its effect as follows: once per turn, banish 1 light monster from your graveyard or target 1 set card my opponent controls. I reveal it and then return that card to either top or bottom of the deck. If it's I can make it so that my opponent can only, for a little bit, so that my opponent can only draw that monster. But if it's something like BLS that's for some reason set by something like Book the Moon or something, then I'm probably going to send it to a bounce. I do not want that BLS coming back. And yeah. And then I run 1 Darkness Metal, which is a standard in any type of dragon deck. That's 23 monsters and answer spells. 3 MST. Back row. 2 lands, protects my monsters. 1 Drake connection, which is to add consistency, switch out vanillas that are useless to me and get something like the Beb, Tefnuit, Sue, Divine Dragon Apocalypse, or something. 2 Seal, speed up the deck. 2 Duality. If I have dead hands, I can just use this card and it won't injure me in any way. And if I use this card first turn, it won't injure me either, since I really can't do much in the first turn. 1 Heavy, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Pot of Avarice. These are mainly staples. But Pot of Avarice is an iffy in this deck though, because I can't. It doesn't. It's usually I can't. I don't usually draw it, but I mean when I do use it, it's a very good card and allows me to recycle plays, add extra deck monsters back to my extra deck, and yeah, pretty much that's self-explanatory. Now for traps, I run 1 Dark Bribe, 2 Mirror Force, and 1 Reckless. 1 Dark Bribe is because I do not want to spend tons of life points for Solemn Judgment. 2 Mirror Force is because same reason as for Warning, and it gets rid of more monsters, and if for some reason I was going to be OTK'd, the Mirror Force stops that from happening. And 1 Greed is just a way to speed up the deck, and also, I guess, a sort of draw power. The debate I'm thinking about, to me, is whether I should keep this at 1 or bump it up to 2, because I really do like Reckless Greed, but I need to test it out more at 2, but it's working very well. Now on to the extra deck. I run 1 Queen Dragon Jin, protecting my dragons from being destroyed by battle, which is very useful in this deck because most dragons, dragon spells summoned by a tomb, are at 0 attack and defense. So if I show some Darkness Metal and I had Queen Dragon in the field, Darkness Metal can't be destroyed by battle. So I can potentially, it makes it easier for me to keep Darkness Metal in the field, and therefore allows me to keep doing my combos and stuff. 3 at Tomb, very is the key card in this deck, and it's extremely important. Most people should know what it does, but for you guys who don't, to an NC material, so summon one dragon type monster from my deck, and its attack and defense becomes 0, but a tomb cannot attack the turn you activate its effect. One Force Focus is because it's 200 beat sticks, and because I can't afford Strike Balancer at the moment. And its effect isn't all that bad, depending on what deck you play. It negates the effects of all level 5 or higher. The attachment C material negates the effect of a level 5 or higher effect monster my opponent controls. And the effect of that target not be, well, it's just negated at the end of the turn. So I'm playing a hero deck, I can negate Shining, and it doesn't get any power boost. But I mean, there are other scenarios where this card is useful, but at the moment, that's the only I can think of, and other than a mirror matchup. 2 Dire Dragon Defender Chargers, mainly because I really do not find 3 necessary, and I only usually even get 2 out in the duel, so 2 Thunder Charger, and 1 boost at max, which is pretty easy to get out in this deck. Darkness Smell plus Trident Dragon. Now, most of you guys will probably, some of you guys might think that that's very specific situation, and the likeliness of that happening is very slim. Actually, to be honest, I usually do stuff out a lot, and if you watch my previous videos and the video I'm about to post up after this one, you'll notice that that do stuff max is pretty easy to get out. Now for my synchros, 1 Ancient Fairy, just because it's a light, it's a 3000 defense, and it's good against Dark Worlds, Graves. 1 Black Rose, wipes out the field. Stardust negates any destruction effects, and is a way of protecting my dragons. 1 Dark End, because it's possible to use them in this deck. 1 Scrap Dragon, because it's Scrap Dragon. 1 Thought Ruler, just because I like Thought Ruler. It negates any spell or trap that targets it by paying 1000 life points, and by destroying a monster by battle, I can heal my life points by this attack, by the monster's attack. 1 Trident Dragon, it does 2 things for me. I can either do the Trident Dragon OTK, and if for some reason that doesn't work, I can use Trident Dragon and Darkness Smell, reduce that max, and yeah, that's my Disaster Dragon deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys